lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. We are looking at Jeremiah Rivers' case, a 27-year-old Indigenous man from Australia who went missing in the Queensland outback in Nakundra near Whippo Creek on October 17th, I think it was, or 18th last year. And he was a 27-year-old guy, a football, he was a footy player, very fit, very athletic, very loved by his family and community. I think he came from Western Australia or the NT. I'm trying to remember exactly now. I think he had ties in different places, but I think he might have been more the Northern Territory. I think that's where he was travelling to with his mates. Now, I think there was like 7 of them all together travelling in 2 cars out in the outback. They had crossed borders illegally whilst COVID was happening. So they weren't, I think 2 were actually found to have COVID in the end. But anyway, basically what's happened is that he's gone missing, and it's been some time. I think it was like a whole day or whole day and night, I think it was. I can't remember the exact details, but it was quite a while before the guys had actually called in to police and family stating that Jayo was missing. They said that he walked away from a campsite in the morning and wasn't seen again, okay? But I don't believe that at all. So anyway, the family don't believe it. They've all gone out there themselves, travelled, interstate to try and find their son, brother, nephew, etc., etc. He's a very loved young man. It's quite sad. And these guys are not coughing up information. They went silent. There's 2 of them, I think, that haven't been publicly identified. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they would have been questioned by police. But then again, I don't really know all the ins and outs of the investigation, but even the police have stated that stories didn't line up, okay? We're going to see, because I know there's 7 guys, it's probably going to be, a lot of these cards are probably going to fall in line with a lot of them, but hopefully we can get the main person or persons who actually whether it was an accident or an intentional thing, if Jayo is deceased, which I believe he is, we want to know who the main perpetrators are with that, and who may have disposed of him. Maybe they all did it. Maybe some don't know, but, got told later. We don't know exactly what happened, but let's have a look here, okay? This is my Divine Characteristics deck that I created. All right, let's have a look. Jeremiah Rivers, okay, Jeremiah, we call him Jayo, his family call him Jayo, his friends and family call him Jayo. I thought one tipped over there, but anyway, let's have a look. Main characteristics here, please. Wow, hang on a minute. They do fly on the ground, it drives me nuts. Walks lightly, fast, quiet footsteps, wears a business suit, okay? So one of the guys might be in the white collar job corporate world, could be into marketing, could be someone who invests or does financial management or real estate or anything along those lines, okay? He works in an office, might even work from home. It's like office job. Maybe their own business. Tattoos, okay? The person has got tattoos. Wears a hat or a cap. Now, if you look in the photo, I think the last photos we saw of some of the guys in the photos, like you don't get to see their face, but you can see, I think one's wearing a hat or a cap. Most young guys do anyway. Got tattoos, so someone's got tattoos. Left-handed person and no allergies, so they don't really suffer any kind of allergy significantly. Foreign from afar. Now, what I see with that is they aren't from maybe they're not from his hometown, but it also represents that they were far away from their own hometowns. They were in another state altogether. I think a lot of them came from Victoria in Australia and Northern Territory, and they were in Queensland. But it could represent someone who came from somewhere else entirely. They might have been on holidays here in Australia. yeah, definitely could represent someone who lives further away from Victoria and the Northern Territory. Short hair. Oh, hang on. Injury, past or present. So the person's had an injury. Either has one now or they had one. Or they've had one. Dark skin. Now, this is very interesting because out of all the guys, they were all Caucasian except for Jayo and his best mate, who is like a cousin or a brother to him, who actually knows, who has got dark skin because he's Indigenous also. And he's got darker skin than Jayo, both being Indigenous, but he's got darker skin. So I find that very interesting. So this guy, his brother, I think he called him his brother or his cousin. I think they might be related, or was it adopted? They grew up together anyway. There's meant to be some kind of loyalty, you would think, but he's being tight-lipped and he knows. Wow. Put them back in. There's way too many. Let's just do it again with an intention. Jayo's perpetrators. Thin upper lip, and we've got wavy hair. So somebody's got wavy hair. That could be this guy. I can't remember his name, but I'm not going to name names anyway. This guy, I'm pretty sure, has got black wavy hair. Could be someone else in the group too. Full lips. Stocky build. So somebody in the group is stocky build. Straight hair. So we've got someone with wavy hair, someone with straight hair, someone with wide lips, and someone with a thin lower lip. So that's interesting. There's all these different things happening here. Long eyelashes and a cheeky smile. So someone likes to joke around a lot. They are cheeky. Bit of a joke stuff. Freckles. Now that would fall in line, especially with, there's a guy that I noticed in the picture, the one that I mentioned, who isn't publicly identified, and people have seen a CCTV still frame, okay, image of this guy near his truck, one of the trucks there, the pickup trucks. Four-wheel drive, whatever you want to call it. And he's walking out, and he actually looks stocky and short, actually. And he's got like auburn red hair or ginger red. It looks kind of dark red, I think, like an auburn hair. And he would no doubt have freckles, you'd think, being red hair as well. A lot of red-haired or lighter-haired people have freckles. Shy or introverted somebody is. Tends to hang back in the background. We've got curvy, so curvy body perhaps. Light brown hair. And single, someone who's not in a relationship. Olive skin, so someone who's not, olive skin, so they might not be pale. And we've got multicolored hair, so someone might actually dye their hair a lot. We've got excellent dental health. Multicolored hair could also be someone who's got all sorts of shades. It could be browns, reds, maybe grey coming through. You know, it could be all that. Where are we? Formal dress. Someone does wear a business suit, formally dresses. Wears maybe really nice designer clothing. Crooked tooth or teeth. So even though someone might have a crooked tooth, they might still have excellent dental health, or this could be two different people, okay? Wears sunglasses. Now that might not sound very odd, but it's very common, obviously. But maybe this person always has sunnies. Maybe they, if they're wearing a cap, always have sunglasses sitting on the top of their cap when they're not wearing them. Walks heavily, slow, loud footsteps, kind of plods along, and struggles financially for somebody here. Wears mostly black or dark clothing. Coily hair. This is something that you see with Indigenous people, okay? Indigenous, native to the land. Coily hair is something they usually have. Very tight curls. Lives in a cold climate. That would be Victoria. I'm telling you. It's cold in Victoria. In a relationship. So somebody's single and someone else is in a relationship. So it could be two specific people, significant people here. Fair skin. Casual dress. So someone wears formal kind of dress where they like to dress up and look good and maybe look rich or whatever. And then there's one who's dressing very casually. maybe short singlet tops, things like that. S-shaped eyebrows. Scar. Yes, someone has a significant scar. Might even be from that past injury. In their 50s. So there's someone in their 50s who may have information. None of the guys that I'm aware of were anywhere in their 50s, but there could be someone with significant knowledge, okay? Strawberry blonde hair. False teeth. Could be a sporting injury. Someone might have had to, or if they had a punch on with someone and lost a tooth, they might have had to go and get a false tooth put in. Dermal punch, okay? What a dermal punch is, for some who don't know, is that big hole that you see usually in guys in their earlobe. They have a really big hole and they stick like a metal ring in there. A lot of, you know, punk rockers and stuff like that have them. And then we got wears eye contacts. In their 40s, that could be something. I'm not sure. Still seems too old for these guys. Long hair. Someone could have long hair that knows. Balding. Okay, I'm not sure about that, but yeah, I don't know all the people. Arched eyebrows. Jeremiah Rivers, please. 5'5" to 6 foot. 60s plus. I'm telling you, there's other people who know. There could be parents or something. In their 20s sounds more like it. In their 20s, 30s, I think they're around that age. Big teeth, less gum. Shaved head. Right-handed. So we had left-handed, didn't we? Yeah, we got left-handed and right-handed. Someone could be both, or it could be two people. Upward eyebrows and lives in a hot climate. So someone lives in a hot climate, someone lives in a cold climate. Deep voice, has a small family. Healthy person. Stained teeth. Wears colours, likes to wear different colours, not always in black, and green eyes. And amber eyes. So it's kind of like that copper, yellow, brown, I think it is. White collar job, there it is. Black hair, straight eyebrows, high-pitched voice. So someone has a higher-pitched voice and someone has a deep voice. Wears a badge, job uniform, or a club member. Could be sports. Could be a sporting thing, like a hunting thing, because I think some of them did go pig hunting or whatever it was. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was pig hunting. They might be part of some kind of rifle club, or I don't know what that exactly would be. Face shape is long. Thick upper lip. Going to get a couple more. Slouched posture, unconfident, and has piercings, okay? Oh, gosh, all right. Let's get some attributes. Let's see if there's any more clues here as to the main perpetrators of Jayo. All right, got those. Oh, man, right, okay. Sydney is in Australia. Very interesting, this has come up. Sydney, Australia, New South Wales. Does somebody have a tie to Sydney? Do they have family there? Do they live there now? Were they living there? I don't know. I don't know where they all come from, but I think some were from Victoria. But Sydney is interesting to me. Antisocial person. Okay, so might just stay to themselves, stick to themselves. Might not be someone who's very friendly or like people much or want to be around people. Vanuatu, so it could be somewhere they've gone on a holiday or want to go to. Could be there now. Tea drinker, so someone might drink tea. We've got stable, so stable could be financially stable, maybe in a stable position right now in their family life. Heart chakra, could have heart issues, emotional block, can't feel things very much, don't want to feel things, don't want to get too deep into things. Average height, so that could be around that 5'5", 6 foot, could be average height. Impulsive person. So this could be different people we're talking about too, okay? Cuddly. Okay, so this reminds me of someone who might be quite a stocky, big person, who might, you know, be a cuddly person in terms of, like, if you look at their body shape, some people are referred to as cuddly. France, don't know what that is. Maybe someone's visited there as well. Once again, it could be a connection. They might have some, they might speak French at times. They might have learned another language. We've got weddings. So someone has got either a wedding coming up or they're married. 18 to 25 is a age, okay? Could be 18 to 25 kilometers or miles away where Jayo is from Whippo Creek there as well. That could be something. Meat eater. Someone likes their meat. Hands-on persons. They might make things, do mechanics or fix up a motorbike or something along those lines. South Sudan. I've got no idea what that might be, but maybe there's a connection somewhere. Crown chakra. Once again, this tells me that something could have been done to Jayo's head. There might be an injury that's happened to someone's head. There could be something scarring on the top of the head, because the crown is the crown of the head. Okay, so I'm trying to think, is there something significant about one of the perpetrators around the crown of their head? Are they balding there? Is there been an injury? Is there a tattoo? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Hazel eyes. Okay, someone has hazel green eyes, it said before. Tower moment. This was someone who just exploded, it feels like. So tower moment is something that happens really suddenly. You don't see it coming. So this could also be something that's happening in this person's life right now, where everything seems to be crashing down around them. They're not in a good place within themselves. Maybe for some of them, there might be a guilt. Black could be black hair, black skin, black car, wears black, that kind of thing could be black. So we say black. So definitely Indigenous with the guy that was friends with or is related to Jayo. We've got medium. What's the medium hair? Medium length hair. So that could be someone who's got, I know it means like to the neck, just above the shoulders. It could be that. Or it could be someone who has quite a big lop of hair on the top of their head, could be shaved underneath. We've also got has allergies. So we saw no allergies before. We also have allergies now. So someone has strong allergies, someone doesn't. We've got an empath. So someone who feels things they're a sensitive person. They are quite in tune, actually, very intuitive. Sporty, look at that. Sporty person. Someone who might be into sports, football, rugby, soccer. It could be anything. Could be, as I said before, gun shooting. It could be hunting, sports, whatever it is. They're sporty. ACT, very interesting. So this is like around Canberra. Could be some kind of connection with there. I don't know. But someone is putting on a good act right now as well. And we've also got orange. Wonder what orange is. So orange could be some like a car. There's also a place called Orange in New South Wales. Okay, so that's interesting. That would be very interesting if they come from there. Blue eyes for somebody too here. And we've got solid build. Look at that, solid build. And then we've also got an affair. So did someone have an affair? Is someone having an affair? It could be something happening in their life. We've got dry humor. So someone has a dry humor. Salt and pepper, we saw that. I said something about that before. Like they could have black hair or brown, like dark hair with, the grey coming through. And we've also got delivery. Is someone a delivery driver? Could be back and forth traveling. Loud music they listen to. And we've also got blue again. So blue car, blue eyes, blue, something significant blue that they might wear. Might be a blue cap. Let's have a look. Jayo. Someone might have a small family, might have children, might have a daughter. We've also got the turtle. So yes, this has been a slow process right here. Could represent someone's totem animal. Could be something to do with them living near the beach. Maybe they have swam in the sea with turtles. I don't know, guys. It's interesting. It's hard to know exactly what this means, but usually the main message I get from this is that this is slow moving, okay? Yes, it's a slow moving investigation for sure. So I think this person thinks they've got all the time on their hands, which they probably have at the moment. We've got key to knowledge, so someone definitely knows, if not all of them. I feel like they do all know something. Once again, the little girl with the watering can. So someone has a little girl by the looks of it here. We've got the zebra, so things are very black and white here as well. So there's no information. All right, there's like little bits and pieces of information, but it's very someone is very black and white too. They don't they just say it how it is, but they don't kind of see things. Like, there might be very tunnel vision. It's very black and white. It's this way or that way, and that's how it is. They're very rigid. And then we've got the infinity symbols, so that could be significant to something. There could be a number 8. There could be, kind of reminds me of like go-karting, race car track, something like that, go-kart, drag racing, I don't know, speedway, something that's coming through with that. I don't know why. And then we've also got here the Virgo energy. This is the Virgin energy. Was there a female involved? Some people have said that that could be something there that a female knows. Someone could be a Virgo. Someone might hide behind religion and wear a cross necklace or something like that. It might be Catholic background or whatever it might be. Someone's hiding behind that. Might be, making out that they're this Christian man or whatever it is. But, it's interesting. I wonder if they in some way might have put a cross on the grave. I don't know. It felt quite callous the way that this was done, so I'm not sure about that. But, yeah, I'm just trying to work out what that might mean. Yes, so we've got the lantern, which represents Virgo energy. It's the hermit, trying to find the truth and the answers, and that's the family here. But it could also be someone who camps out at night. We do see them camping, don't we? And they do pig hunting. Like, I'm not saying that they're carrying a lantern as such, but there are such things like this when you go camping. There are lanterns like that you can buy. So someone might have that. Loud music, once again, a musical connection. Someone might play a guitar or an instrument as well. We've got the unknown amethyst. So, yes, it's still time to... Things are still unraveling at the moment. Let's have a look at these runes. The runes. What's happening with the runes? Gosh. Yes. Looks like a fish, doesn't it, that one? Just trying to find it here. Where are you? Where are you? There it is. So this means radical breakup ahead, but you will reach your dreams, your role in society, material goods, and your beliefs. So in other words, this person is just moving on and upwards in life. They're just thriving in their life. They don't seem to be, there's no consequence for them yet. Yes, material goods and beliefs. So this person could be building their empire, just getting on with life, and they've got all the good and luxuries coming to them. But karma's a bitch, guys. Karma is a bitch, and I know it's coming. I know it is. The ancestors are not happy. They're not happy. I'm telling you now. So what have we got there? So big turnover in your life. Might be a new love, new work, new opportunities, or a new life attitude. The sun will light your way. This is what this is saying. So for the family, I believe that there's going to be a new light shone on this. Okay, so however that comes in, I'm not sure. But it does show that there'll be some light on the situation. Let's get some initials of who the people might be. We've got an E and an R, an S, a T, a K, H, P, B, A, D, C, and a Y. Now, if there's no initials of anybody who may be involved, it doesn't mean that they're not involved, okay? It just means that there's, for some reason, these ones are coming up as significant. Yeah, so we got, excuse me, we got the word B-R-E-A-S-T, breast. I'm wondering if there's something that happened to Jayo on his, chest there, on, the breast, even though guys don't really have a breast, but you know what I mean. because we do actually have the word chest as well, C-H-E-S-T. There is a chest. So on the breast, it could be the right or the left. Something might have happened to Jayo. Or it's a tattoo that somebody has, or a scar right on their chest on the breast. Okay, so that could be what that is there. And we do see rest. Okay, so I do see rest in peace. He is not, well, it's hard to say, you know, resting in peace, but it reminds me of this. Okay, so yes, I do feel he is deceased. Yes, he is, because I am seeing the word death. Okay, D-E-A-T-H. So it's just confirming for me that he is deceased, and these people seriously are going to get what's coming to them. I feel it. It will come in time. And the universe works in interesting ways. Even if they're never brought to justice and put in a prison cell, there's going to be an interesting way that they lose something in their own life. It could be their own child, could be their lover. The universe works in different ways. You take a life, something's going to happen to you. I'm not joking. We've got bread here. We got bread. I don't know what the bread would be. R-A-C-E, race. I'm not sure if they were racing around like idiots on vehicles or what. I don't know if that's part of it. Shed, S-H-E-D. Does someone have evidence or something they're hiding away in a shed? I don't know, guys. It's hard to know. Because then we got the word shack. Shack. Yeah, shack here, S-H-A-C-K. Yeah, these are bad people. They might not have been initially, but they are now. And C-A-K-E. I wonder if someone's birthday's coming up, like a birthday cake could be made for Jayo. But yeah, did they take something from him? Yeah, it's interesting. It says bake cake. So it's hard to know what else I'm getting here, really. The name Pat is coming through. Pat. Okay, so my phone cut out, but I'm looking at other things here. I got the name Deb, D-E-B, Deb, Deborah, Debbie, Deborah, sorry. Deborah, Debbie, Deb. What did I say before? Pat, Patrick, Patricia, Patty. They wear hats. Look at that, they wear hats. Carp, C-A-R-P. That's a fish, isn't it? Carp. I wonder if there's a creek that there's a lot of carp in, that they live near or have camped near. Harp. Does someone play a harmonica at the campsite or whatever it might be? I don't know. We've got the name Kate. K-A-T-E. Kate or Cat. Because there could be a female involvement, or someone knows. She might not have been there, but she knows. Okay, the K with the K. Oh, sorry, Kate with the K or Kate with the C. We've also got a Y, so it could be K, K-A-Y. Could be someone's name, Ray. Tay. Might live near a bay. They might actually live near a place called something Bay. Bath. I don't know what that's got to do with. We've also got the name. What have I got here? Yeah, Cat. Once again, Cat. Katerina, Catherine. Kath with the K. K-A-T-H. Someone could have been in debt. Could have been, did say something struggling financially, might have money issues. That's enough to send someone over the edge sometimes. Maybe they try to steal money. I don't know what that's about, really. Could be in debt now in their life. It could be a clue. Bet this person might like a gamble on the horses or the races. Did say race before. Yeah, races, RACES is there. We've got braces, so I don't know if anyone's ever worn braces as well. We've got cash, CASH, so debt, cash, money connection maybe. Yeah, we got the word. Where is it? Do I have it? No, I don't have that one. Yeah, I thought I had something there. Okay, we're going to get some numbers now. Where are my numbers? So this could be postcode, could be parts of their phone number, a number plate number, sports jersey number, whatever. 85 could be a year of date of birth. 85, we've got 859. Could be an age as well for someone. 4, 0. Oops, what's that? We've got a number 9 and a 7. A 2. And an 8. Get 2 more. That would be a 9. And a 0. So this could be significant somehow. Might be dates, numbers, you name it. Could be anything at this stage. Someone born in 94, 85. Could someone be 28? You know, you can look at it so many different ways here. So someone's very satisfied with themselves, with the way everything's turned out. They're quite, maybe even living really in a good place in their life right now as well. They might drink a lot. They might be celebrating something right now. What's this one? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, feeling very lucky, very fortunate that they have gotten away with this, basically. What else have I got here? This is the 3 of Pentacles. There are 3 people working together. So could be more than that, obviously, being a lot of people involved, but there's 3 significant people here perhaps working together on this, being in cahoots of each other. Look at that, the 5 of Swords. This is someone who will stab you in the back and betray you, win at all costs, don't give a shit about anyone else but themselves. They're very selfish, and that's the kind of energy I get around Jayo, of these people. This is the Ace of Swords, so truth is coming through, it looks like. There could be some success in this as well. Yeah, look at the Tower moment. Things are going to come crashing down around them. I love it. So this smugness, okay, the smugness that they're sitting in right now is not going to last for too long, because someone's going to reveal the truth or someone's going to talk, okay? And I hope they bloody do soon, because it's just not fair on the family. It's not fair that anyone get away with this either, you know. And I had someone message on the first reading I did on my other channel, but I've since moved it to this one. And there was a woman saying, oh, you're hopeless at your readings or something. And she was saying, you don't know what you're doing, or you don't have any idea. And then there's another guy on there coming on and laughing. Okay, he's laughing. And his name was Trav, I think. Anyway, I'm thinking people don't normally do that shit unless they're involved, you know. So who comes on there just out of the blue and starts saying, oh, laughing and saying, you don't know, there's been word of him being up in Cairns, or some, like, trying to steer the investigation away, it sounds like. Because if that was the truth, people would have found Jayo by now. And his family don't believe he's up in Cairns somewhere lost. It's ridiculous. So I just found it very interesting that when I investigated on who these people were, okay, the guy actually commenting on my video, on my reading on Jayo, was surprised that October had come out in the cards and different things, because they were showing that things that had actually happened that night or around that time. And when I did my investigation, I looked into some Facebook pages and comments, and this trav guy was commenting on the family's post, and he was just being arrogant, outright rude, attacking the family. I'm thinking, who does that shit? And he was actually one of the people there, okay, at like camping. He was one of the guys camping with these guys, allegedly, as far as I'm aware. And then I realized that the girl that was commenting on my video is actually the girlfriend of this guy. So they're both jumping on and they're not happy with what I'm saying. Very interesting, isn't it? Because I mean, if they had nothing to hide, you know, you wouldn't be jumping on saying all that crap, and you wouldn't be attacking the family like that either. And you wouldn't be hiding people's identities that were with you, that were friends with you. You'd all be transparent. You'd be helpful and cooperating with police. And I think he said he was, but, you know, I don't believe it fully. I think if you're an innocent person, especially that other guy who actually grew up with Jayo, who's supposed to be loyal to Jayo, being his like brother, has shut down and not said a word and is protecting the other people. And I'm thinking, is it out of fear? Is he scared? Because I had a feeling he was. I think this other guy or other guys are quite intimidating. And I mean, they're tough, rough guys, you know, they seem to be. They go out there hunting, they're quite strong, maybe a little feral. You know, there's this... maybe there's a dangerous aspect or element to these people where this guy is scared to come forward because he is Jayo's family. So why would he not come forward unless he himself did something and he's afraid to come forward for that reason, or he's scared to blow the whistle basically because his life may be in danger. And there's another aspect to look at there. And yes, it'll be interesting to see what comments come up on this video right here. But, you know, karma's a bitch. It's all I can say. That karma is real and you're going to get it, guys. I'm saying it's just the law of the universe. You take a life, you hide a life, you're not being honest around it, you're covering it up. The ancestors are furious with you. And there is going to be wrath. Okay, I believe that. There is going to be, if you're not careful, don't come forward, you know, there's going to be some kind of major loss in your own life, and that's what happens with cause and effect. Whatever you put out, you get back, guys, and it's real. And it could come through in many different ways. It could be that someone is suddenly taken from you. It may be that someone comes down with an illness and you have to see that person suffer, just like Jayo's family have to suffer, and you can see their suffering. There's many ways. You might even become, you know, you might have an accident and never be able to walk again, you know, and it's just the interesting way that spirit and the universe, I should say, deals it out, because what you deal out comes back to you. So any of these guys who think, oh, we're all smug, we're getting away with it, shit's about to be real, okay? Shit's about to become real. Your life's going to come crashing down around you. This could even be financial in your life. Something's going to fuck up your life because you've done the wrong thing and you're continuing to cover it up. And you know, you might laugh and carry on and think it's not real, but just wait and see. I know it's coming. And Jayo and his family didn't deserve any of this. I don't care if you didn't like him or not, you know. The thing is, his family don't deserve this. And to not have answers. I mean, someone could actually have a conscience, which I believe someone does in the group, could come forward and anonymously put something in. But I think there's fear. I think that there's a lot of fear. Someone has connections perhaps with other people who are dangerous. You know, one of the guys in the group might have family. You know, it could be ties around them that make them quite dangerous. And that's could be why there's no one coming forward here as well. Yeah. But that's the reading today, guys. I just had to say my part in that because I know as a spiritual person, I know how the universe works. I know how karma works. And you might think you've gotten away with it, but really there's something going to happen in your own life and you better be prepared for it because it's coming, and I can feel it. I can feel it. So be aware. Be aware. All right, guys, that is the reading today. I'm praying for Jayo's family. I'm going to put the GoFundMe page in the description box below. I'm pretty sure it's still up and running if you'd like to donate to the cause, because they haven't had a lot of media exposure. They haven't had as much. I think they're starting to now with some things, but the police have, done so much and then just let it go, because I think there's maybe only so much they can do. I'm not sure entirely how it all works, but they have been actually spending their own money, going out over, interstate, searching for hours on end, camping out there, trying to find their Jayo. They're trying to find Jayo. And there's no answers. They have nothing to go on. All they know is that these guys are suspicious as, they're suspicious as hell. Okay, and they know, especially with the guy who's meant to be loyal to the family, who's grown up with Jayo, he's not talking. So the fact that he's gone silent, okay, and has backed out on this is a huge blow to the family. It's a huge betrayal. And they're being blindsided, by all of this. So it's really heartbreaking. I really just pray for answers that they're going to come soon, guys. And, whoever is the main perpetrator in this is going to have it coming to them. I can just feel it. And it's not something I specifically am wishing for. I always hope that people get the justice, that justice is brought. I never wish harm upon anyone as such. But when someone is callous like that, I'm not surprised and I'm not sorry. I think that, when something like that happens and they have something happen to them, then it's just the law. It's just the universal law balancing itself out. That's what I see. So guys, I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.